2 millenniums ago, there was a war between the human world and the other, the underworld. But somebody from the underworld woke up to justice and stood up against this legion, alone.
Long ago, in ancient times, a demon rebelled against his own kind for the sake of the human race. With his sword, he shut the portal to the demonic realm and sealed the evil entities off from our human world. But since he was a demon himself, his power was also trapped on the other side.
You're the man who lost a mother and a brother to evil 20 years ago. The son of the legendary Dark Knight Sparta.
20 years ago, Mundus, the Emperor of the Underworld, resurrected. His powers were sealed by Sparta. He's attempting to gain control of the human world.
And this is all we know about Sparta, is that he sealed himself away with the use of his sword and his own demonic power to seal off the underworld, or the demon world. This is all we know about Sparta. They don't ever say Sparta lives, they don't ever say Sparta's dead. All they say is that Sparta seals himself and the rest of the demon world away, the rest of the underworld away, with the use of his sword and his power. That's it. This story was written, published, and released in 2001. Or at least before 2001 it was written. And then it got published and released in 2001, December of 2001 for the United States. Now here's Ninja Theory's story.
Some things have always been. There have always been angels. There have always been demons. And there have always been at war. One demon rose through the ranks to take power over the dark hordes. Mundus. But Mundus did not rise alone. At his right hand was his most trusted lieutenant, his blood brother. Sparta betrayed him. He fell in love with an angel. Secret union between angel and demon was inconceivable. But it happened. And with it came new life. Twin boys. You and I. When Mundus learned of Sparta's betrayal, he hunted the lovers down. Evil was murdered by his own hand. And for Sparta, endless punishment and pain.
So, Mundus killed our mom and imprisoned our dad.
Yes.
We're the offspring of angels and demons.
We are Nephilim.
Okay, so in both stories you're dealing with hybrids who have this, by everybody else that isn't the hybrid mix, have this unfathomable idea that the cross-pollination of, in mainline, demons and humans is taboo, and in Ninja Theory's Devil May Cry, the cross-pollination of demons and angels is taboo. So there's that. There's similarities there. In mainline Devil May Cry, Sparta seals off the portal between the human world and the underworld, or the demon world, by the use of his power and his sword. We don't know if he's alive. We don't know if he's dead. All we know is that he seals off the portal in mainline Devil May Cry. It's not like that in Ninja Theory's DmC. In Ninja Theory's DmC, Sparta is imprisoned. Eva dies by Mundus's hand. And the Hellgate is just open for free use. You know what I'm saying? It just remains open for free use by the angels, open for free use by the demons. Whoever has possession of the Hellgate is able to use it freely at will. So there's that. The other thing about Ninja Theory's Devil May Cry is that Nephilim, or the hybrid of angel and demon, exists before Dante and Virgil. According to Phineas, a demon in limbo, trapped in limbo. And the Nephilim were able to cross worlds at will whenever they wanted. So there's another difference. Sparta is imprisoned in Ninja Theory's Devil May Cry. He's not dead. It's not said whether or not he's alive or dead. All that's said is he gets imprisoned by Mundus. That's all that's said in Ninja Theory's Devil May Cry. So we don't know about Sparta's health. We don't know about his existence after being imprisoned. We don't know if he's alive. We don't know if he's dead. All that we know is that he goes against everything that the demons know about the angels, falls in love with an angel, has kids with this angel, and gets imprisoned by the Demon King, which is his brother. That's all we know. In Devil May Cry 1 and 3, there are no humans. There's just the climb to the boss fight at the very end of the game and all the demons in between versus Dante and whoever Dante has with him. We don't see innocent bystanders until DMC 4 and 5. We don't see humans as innocent bystanders until DMC 4 and 5. Yeah, we don't see any innocent bystanders or any humans outside of the characters that are grouped up with Dante, or the characters that are grouped up with Virgil, or the characters that are grouped up with the main boss of the game, or the main villain of the game, until DMC 4 and 5. In DMC 4, they're on Fortuna, and all of the humans are being led by this cult, the Order of the Sword, who Nero is a part of. He's a part of the cult. Humans, demons, angels, Nephilim, whatever. You know what I'm saying? You see the hierarchy of society in Ninja Theory's Devil May Cry. So here's my thing. I don't see how this game is so bad, like utterly bad, like completely bad. Somebody's going to have to explain this and make it make sense that this game sucks. Like, we can't say that the combat sucks because the combat is peaked, but the story right sucks. So why does the story right suck? The only thing that I see after all the research that I've done over the years of playing this game and finding out about Ninja Theory's Devil May Cry and people trying to cancel or shut down Ninja Theory or whatever, is that your feelings got hurt. Your feelings got hurt, therefore the story sucks. And the entire community feels that way. The entire mainline community of Devil May Cry feels that way. Your feelings got hurt, therefore Ninja Theory's story sucks. People mention that Ninja Theory's DmC Devil May Cry has politics or corporate greed themes that are existing during the times of when this game was created. During the times that Devil May Cry 1 through 4 were created, there were cults, there was religion, there was politics, there was hierarchy of society, there were all of these things. We don't talk about the fact that Nero was actually in a cult before he was woken up by Dante and all of Dante's crew. Actually, there's not much else to talk about. In DMC 1, 2, and 3, there are no innocent bystanders to say that there are all of these themes in the game that make up the story behind either Dante, Mundus, Virgil, Arkham, whatever that dude's name was in DMC 2. There are no themes. Oh, if you ask me, the fact that Ninja Theory chooses to include these themes in the background or the atmosphere in this punk rock Devil May Cry, you know what I'm saying? The fact that Ninja Theory decided to include these themes in the game makes them braver, more courageous, what's the word? Better than mainline Devil May Cry. You know, the fact that we chose to include these things and the game is still rocking makes the game better, makes the story better, because there are so many other levels to this story that aren't anything that have to do with the actual essence of the genesis of Ninja Theory's DMC Devil May Cry, which is that Mundus ruled, Sparta was his brother, Sparta fell in love with Eva, Eva and Sparta had kids, they weren't supposed to have kids like that, Mundus finds out, he flips out, Mundus kills Eva, imprisons Sparta, and before all of that, Sparta is able to hide the kids away on Earth or in the human world. They grow up, find out everything that happens, and they go back and retaliate. They go back for revenge for their mom and dad. How is this such a bad story? Somebody reach out. How is this such a bad story? I'll wait. Peace.